Hey everyone, and welcome back. Stop scrolling right now because I'm about to show you something that literally changes the game for creators, for memes, for, well, everything. Look at this. Is that real? Is it photoshopped? Is it a week-long AI training project? No. This is me in a different reality created with one photo and one click. This is Higgsfield Face Swap, and it's Hollywood-level deepfake technology that anyone can use. Let's dive in. Before we get into it, if you're someone who loves creating content, if you're into memes, if you love experimenting with AI, or even if you're just curious about where the future of creativity is going, this video is going to open your eyes. Because we're no longer living in the era where you need fancy cameras, complicated lighting setups, and weeks of editing or training AI models just to get a single polished image. We're stepping into a world where creativity becomes pure imagination plus one click. And honestly, that's insane. So for the next 7 minutes, I'm going to break down why this isn't just another filter. It's an absolute creative cheat code. First, I'll show you exactly how the one-click process works. It's shockingly simple. Then we'll do some mind-blowing tests. We're talking, can it handle tricky lighting? Can it preserve the grain and vibe of a photo? And finally, I'll show you why this is the death of expensive photo shoots and the future for content creators multiplying their output. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for the brand deal example because it's going to flip a switch in your brain about how you think of photo content
I have something to
forever.
tell you.
All right, let's talk about what Higgsfield Face Swap actually is. You've seen face swaps before, right? They look blurry, the hairline is messy, the eyes are all wrong, and they destroy the quality of the original image. It looks like someone just slapped a sticker on top. They look fake, and you can spot them instantly. Higgsfield is different. It's not a cheap overlay or a filter. This is the real deepfake technology that used to cost Hollywood studios tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes even hundreds of thousands when they needed a perfect double or a digital face replacement for a movie scene. And the best part? The tech that once required thousands of images and weeks of AI training now needs one photo from you, a target image, and one click. That's it. One in, one out. No complicated prompts, no masking, no keyframing. The key here is identity fidelity and detail retention. It gives you clean hairlines, realistic skin texture, and naturally aligned eyes. It preserves the target image's grain, lighting, and mood. It doesn't just paste your face on, it re-renders it into the scene, almost like you were physically standing there when the photo was taken. It's your precise face editor and vibe keeper, all in one. Now for the fun part. Let's put this thing to the test. Example 1. The dramatic lighting challenge. I took a simple, well-lit photo of myself, and I'm going to swap it onto this target image, a cool, moody photo with dramatic, deep shadows and strong rim lighting. This is where most tools fail. They lose the mood and make the face look flat. They brighten it too much, the shadows look muddy, and suddenly the image feels like a bad collage. Wow. Look at the result. It captured the hard shadow line across my face. The lighting on my features perfectly matches the environment. The color grading, the deep shadows, it's all there. The AI didn't just brighten my face. It understood the scene's continuity. This is why it's superior to competitors like Nano Banana, which often just destroys the image quality and vibe. If you've ever used those tools, you know exactly what I mean. The face looks like it's floating. Example 2, the retro grain challenge. For this one, let's try to insert myself into a vintage, grainy 90s film still. That heavy film grain and specific color palette are hard to maintain. And when you add a new face using most tools, the face suddenly looks digital and clean while the rest of the image looks vintage. Total mismatch. Unbelievable. The grain is perfectly integrated into the skin and hair. The swap is seamless, and the atmosphere, that distinct 90s vibe, is completely preserved. Photoshop tried to solve this for 30 years and couldn't. Higgsfield nailed it. I don't say this lightly. This is film-level AI, and it's in your browser. So, how do we use this power to make money and multiply content? This is the creator's cheat code. And if you're serious about content creation, listen closely because this is where things get exciting. Let's say you have a viral video idea. You need a thumbnail fast, but you want to test 3 different looks: a serious look, an excited look, and a mysterious look. With one high-quality photoshoot image of you, you can swap your face onto 3 different stock images or poses, and get 3 high-quality, perfectly consistent thumbnail variations in minutes. One person with Face Swap can create unlimited aesthetics. If you watch big YouTubers, they don't use one thumbnail anymore. They test multiple. That's how they increase CTR and views. This is how content creators are multiplying their revenue and output without hiring photographers or designers. Imagine you get a brand deal that requires you to show off a new product. Instead of booking a $5 photo shoot for 3 different campaign styles, say streetwear, business casual, and workout, you take one good photo with the product. Then you use Face Swap to drop your face onto 3 different target images that fit those aesthetics. The brand gets multiple cohesive concepts from a single source image instantly. The barrier between I wish I could create that and I just created that is gone. This will literally become part of a creator's toolkit the way Lightroom or Canva did. And if you're not sure where to even start, check out Instadump, which turns one photo into up to 15 high-quality images in different styles using 20+ pro presets. It's like a one-click photo shoot. Imagine going from one selfie to a full modeling portfolio in a few minutes. Wild. So, let's recap the power of Higgsfield Face Swap. 1. It's one click, no training, no setup, just your photo and a target. 2. It's hyper real. We're talking sharper identity fidelity with clean hairlines, natural eyes, and realistic skin texture. 3. It's a vibe keeper. It preserves the lighting, the color, the mood, and the grain of the original scene. This is a crucial distinction that puts it miles ahead of everything else. Rip to everyone who spent months learning LoRa training. I love that world too, but this changes everything for creators. The playing field is now level. The future of content creation is here, and it's Higgsfield. Want to try it out for yourself? I've put the direct link to the Face Swap feature in the description below, along with the main Higgsfield site. Go try it and then come back and tell me the craziest thing you created. I can't wait to see your results. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.